Hello guys, Matthew here and welcome back again to the TechTick YouTube channel. To wander off from PC components for a moment, today I'll be checking out by now already pretty familiar outdoor Bluetooth speaker Boom 2 from Ultimate Ears. As some of you may know, the UE brand falls under Logitech's wings, as they've acquired that company back in 2008. Their focus is basically set towards outdoor Bluetooth speakers, having only few models in offer, one of which is this Boom 2 series. The product box is rather interesting. We have this cylindrical packaging, which is very minimalistic looking. On one side you can see the picture of the speaker itself, while going to the back we have some features pointed out, like IPX7 certification, 15 hours of battery life, and possibility to connect multiple speakers together for a louder soundstage. Opening it up, the packaging splits up sort of like a door in two halves, which is actually pretty cool looking, and at the same time it keeps everything neatly packed. In the left compartment we have a user manual, USB power brick for charging and different plug attachments depending on where you live, micro USB cable for charging, which ran loose to the other side, it should be in the left compartment too, and finally here we have the speaker itself tucked away in the right compartment. Just like the product box, the speaker itself also comes in as a cylindrical object, so generally speaking it's not that much different than the first generation of Boom speakers design and looks wise. The color scheme that I have here is interesting to say at least. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it can pass. Thankfully there is a bunch of other colors you can choose from, so you're not only stuck with this option. On the other hand, I like the use of rubber material combined with fabric stitching that goes around and covers up a bigger portion of the speaker. While the build quality and construction is really good, it feels solid and well made. It has to be in one way, as it has IPX7 certification, which makes it waterproof up to 1 meter for up to 30 minutes. On that rubber front part you will find a big plus and minus volume buttons, making its use that much more easier. On the top in the middle we have a power on and off button together with an LED indicator, while this model also carries a microphone, so yes, you can make calls with it, which is slowly becoming a pretty standard feature. On the bottom behind this protective rubber cover we have a micro USB port for charging and a 3.5mm input jack for playback from external sources. You can also notice that we have this D-ring which is screwed in your standardized 1.25 inch tripod mount, so it's easily removable. As always, connecting up was easy, just enable Bluetooth on your smartphone, power on the UE Boom 2 and scan for new devices, select it and that's it, you're connected. Although I wish it had NFC capability, it can make things even easier, and it's actually strange that it doesn't have it to begin with, especially in regards of its price segment. Compared to the previous generation, Boom 2 received slightly upgraded drivers, two 1.75 inch active and two 3 inch passive radiators, which are now making it even punchier, although it still doesn't like to be close to the maximum volume as it starts to distort. Overall, the reproduction quality was very good considering that I'm talking about the Bluetooth speaker here. It's decently clear and has a certain warmth to it, although mids tend to get lost in some songs. Using UE Boom Android or iOS app, you can somewhat correct that, tweak the audio settings and sound profile, as well as skip songs or change volume. You can also use this app for connecting up a second Boom 2 device to enable stereo sound or just to get louder soundstage, while it remembers up to 8 sources connected to it, 2 even simultaneously. Although they claim it can have a 15-hour battery life, maybe it even can at lower volume, but in my experience it was mostly just below 10 hours of use at higher volume. Range is as always Bluetooth-like, generally speaking not great, but in this case you're good for at least 15 meters. Lastly, for a price of around $180, UE Boom 2 isn't cheap, especially considering that there is a lot of good alternatives on the market. Yes, it's one of a kind design and feature-wise, and it's backed up with decent sound quality, don't get me wrong, but still, price premium in this case for that is quite high. Feel free to tell me your opinion about this in the comment section below. Would you buy it, or maybe generally change something about it? That's it guys for this time from me. Thank you once again for checking out the unboxing and review of the Ultimate Ears Boom 2 Bluetooth speaker. Feel free to toss me a thumbs up if you like this video, it helps me a lot. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the product, and of course, if you would like to see more content like this, you can subscribe to the TechTeak YouTube channel, or you can just check out some of my other videos from before.